Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Detroit. Church hugs and high fives in the building. How you feel today, young lady?
I feel awesome. I feel a little broken, but whatever.
Gotcha. G in the building. How you feel, G?
Awesome, bro.
There we go.
Awesome.
And we know Mark doing good. And
It's the word.
How you feel, Mark?
Great. It's good, man. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. And hopefully everybody out there doing good today. Thank you, Mark. Everybody out there doing good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in
nice
the neighborhood.
outside,
Oh
man.
yeah.
That's real nice out.
Oh yeah.
It's lovely.
Make you want to just get on out there and just do the damn thing. So
Which damn thing?
all the damn things.
Okay.
All the damn things.
I just wanted to
A lot
check.
of all of them, though.
Yeah, go down. I would say go downtown and walk on the water.
I wouldn't
Like
do it now.
Jesus?
Wouldn't
Well,
go downtown now.
Go down. Why you wouldn't go down there right now?
They're doing a free Grand Prix thing right now, so it's probably super.
Oh
busy.
my
Super
gosh,
packed
that'd be
right
so
now.
lit.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, I would go. I wouldn't. But,
Well, my son downtown. I don't know what he's doing, but he
Mind his business.
yeah, doing his thing.
teenage thing.
Yeah, we monitoring him down there, so we making sure that he doing real good and everything. But the name of the show, it's a man's world.
Lies. But keep going.
Definitely. And I'm glad Tiff is here to
To put y'all in y'all place.
well, it's hard to put the man in the place when the man is running shit. So, but other than that, it's good. It kind of hurt me last week about the I don't know. We talked about the young lady that or the child that was in the water that died.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about that.
One of my friends, his stepdaughter was actually down there.
Wow.
It was two kids. You talking about the one that got hit, or a kid who drowned?
Kid who drowned.
Oh, I missed
The
that
girl
one
that
too.
drowned
Yes.
was at Kensington Park, I
yeah.
believe it was. And there was two girls that got hit on Belle Isle.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't watch the news because
Me
I seen
too.
the Kensington one with the drowning, and then they went in and talked about how I guess allegedly, I don't know how true it is. People came together and it was like maybe
And
about
made a human chain trying to drag the water at Kensington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To try to find the little child.
Yeah, they did. It was a picture of it.
It was a picture of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it just made me think like one. What was the parent? I mean, of course you can let your kids go out there in the water, but you got to be watching your kids at all
Gotta watch
times.
the kids.
You want to know the thing to me that is scary. So it literally does not have to be you turned your back for 10 minutes. It literally can be you
10
turn your
seconds.
back for 10 seconds and it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got currents out there just like you got currents in the ocean. You got undertows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit is still in play, and just because it's a lake does not mean it's not dangerous.
Right.
So you literally cannot turn your back for a second
Yeah.
away from your kids. Yeah. I couldn't anyway. My mother would probably be there and she would yell the entire time, "Go get your kids before they die." I'd be like, "All right, Ma, thank you, ma'am."
I couldn't imagine it. And and the kid was what, 7 years old, 8 years old.
Just a little bit.
I just couldn't imagine that, and I had to cut the TV off because the first thing that came on was that, and I'm looking like, shit,
And
man.
we still just coming off of all of them
Yeah.
babies who
Yeah.
died down
And
in
the thing about it
Texas.
makes it worse for me. A friend of mine, that was her nephew.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that died. Yeah.
wow. See, that's. I wouldn't want that to happen to nobody.
Hell nah.
Nobody.
I don't, not on nobody. I can't imagine sitting around thinking to myself, you know what, that's why I mean, shit, I never want anything to happen to anybody, period. I want everybody to be happy and live for 983 years.
That's long enough. Yeah.
I think so.
That'll work.
Almost a millennia.
That'll
You
work.
know.
That'll work.
Yeah. And then let me ask you, Tiff, who playing in the NBA championship?
2 basketball teams. Team A and Team be.
Do you have any clue? Like, could you give me one team that you think that's
Probably Golden State.
Golden State? Then.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
And whatever team LeBron is playing for. No, I was wrong. Oh, the Timberwolves.
No.
The New York Knicks.
No.
The wait, damn it! I gotta think.
Who did
The Detroit Pistons.
No. Who did Detroit hate back in the day? It was
Chicago Bulls.
Not Chicago Bulls. Not the Lakers, but
Boston.
there we go. Tiff in
Boston Red Sox.
Boston
No,
Celtics.
Celtics.
So you got the Boston Celtics, which is.
I tried.
Hey, Tiff,
You said Boston, you got it right.
What
She said
The Boston Red Sox.
Boston Red
That's
Sox.
Tiff.
They can't wear socks.
Tiff, you
baseball.
Hey, look,
Baseball, because baseball on TV.
hey, Tiff, you did a good job. You at least you knew the teams. At least you ran off the teams like Chicago. You was wrong.
You knew some
about
teams. You knew some names.
I know
You
exactly.
fucked me up with the Timberwolves. I'm like, shit.
Exactly.
But
You wonder how I knew.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So,
I dated a guy once, and he watched sports.
And you watch
You only dated the guy once, so all the rest of the people you dated was women.
Yeah.
Well, you said you only
Liked
dated,
girls.
you said
no.
you dated the guy once.
He was a sports fanatic. It was unusual. So that part. Whatever, Mark. Sick of you.
I think Golden State gonna win.
I think they are.
I think
too.
Golden State gonna win too.
Boston
I was
beat
gonna
them.
buy
Boston
Aisha's her cookbook the other day, but it didn't look like it was shit good in there, so I just put it down.
And then you had Anita Baker concert. Why people? First of all, Anita Baker came out and said she was having a concert here in Detroit. Why people lied and said the tickets was gonna be outrageous and everything? Like, you know, they like.
I heard the tickets wasn't cheap.
They weren't. I saw
Here's
some
the
online. They
thing.
weren't super expensive.
These
go ahead.
ticket prices that y'all was seeing that were somewhere along the lines of $800-900.
I think they was
that was an
lying.
exaggeration. Those
What
were
the-
not real
okay.
ticket sales.
Okay.
Those are not real posts. Those were not real images you were seeing from the actual website that sells the tickets.
And so and so you have people attacking Anita Baker and them.
I'm never gonna attack her. She's still my sis.
See, this is why we don't go to the con. I'm like, her tickets ain't even went on sale yet. So where do we get these prices from? And then
Same
don't
place
sell yet?
people be getting other stuff. They pull it out their ass.
I just
Duh.
tickets 2,000-3,000 and everything.
That was Aretha Franklin
I'm like-
from the grave.
I'm like,
Coming to throw some salt
Some
on
salt.
Aretha and say, you
That
know
makes
what?
sense.
I'm just gonna make her shit flop, and I'm gonna give
like
her
that.
a reason to give everybody a reason to not go. That was Aretha still holding the grudge from the grave.
I didn't even know they was beefing.
Oh,
they had a hell of beef.
how did you not
Yeah, a long time
know?
beef.
Oh, so let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck. That's really all that happened.
I feel you. Okay, it makes perfect sense, but yeah.
Like
But it
literally,
was just a big thing. If you knew about Aretha and you knew about Anita, it's like goddamn, it's almost like Tupac and Biggie. How do you know
The
them and
last
not know
beef
they was
that-
they was beefing?
now I will agree, but one of the last beefs that I was actually invested in was LL and cannabis. Like, and that was how long ago? I don't
Oh,
give a
wow,
fuck
damn,
what
damn,
celebrities do. I did see some of the stuff with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and then I did see some of
I
the
know
stuff.
none of that. I know none
Oh,
of
that shit funny.
shit
I didn't
funny.
even have to
Johnny-
watch the
Johnny
trial.
Depp, crew, man, you gotta watch some of the Johnny
Oh my
Depp
god, that
shit.
shit
It's
is
hilarious.
fucking hilarious.
what was Johnny Depp going? Like, I didn't even know because I seen them talk about it. It didn't interest me. But what was going on with him?
Defamation of character.
Yeah.
She had a published article.
Uh-huh.
And the article basically made him out to seem like he was a spouse abuser and a monster. And I swear to goodness,
Was he?
I don't fucking know. I didn't
who
care.
knows?
If you stayed long enough for him to black your eye, all right then, bitch. That's your problem. So what I was laughing at was her horrible acting.
Oh,
And,
it was
oh my
bad.
God, was it not horrible?
It was
She was
bad.
like, my dog got stung by a bee. And she was making all these
bad.
weird ass faces. Like, she's a horrible actress. Horrible.
They showed one part where little she actually did coke on the stand.
Yes.
No
that
shit.
shit was funny.
You saw that?
Was that real?
It
Don't
looked
know.
like
It
it.
looked like it. I
looked
seen
like
that
it. So you
clip.
saw it too?
Yeah, it looked,
Yeah, I
didn't
seen
it
that
look
one.
like
I
it?
seen that one.
Yeah,
Possible.
so all of that shit was fucking hilarious. Did y'all hear about the black girl that got shot 5 times? She was pregnant. She got shot 5 times by the fucking police, unarmed. Please tell me y'all heard about that one.
No. We
No,
never
we
heard
didn't
of
hear
that
about
one.
that
Damn.
5 times.
Where did this happen? What city?
After I see the horrible shit.
When did it happen? How
A
soon
couple of
ago?
days ago.
Whoa.
That was over the
and
last weekend.
and she's deceased.
I don't know whether she died because I stopped watching. That shit makes me sad. And I don't like to be sad, so that part. But anyway, y'all can look it up. Just put in black pregnant woman shot 5 times by the police.
Damn.
And see what happened
That's
with
a
that.
hell of a search.
Yeah.
No. It's,
God damn.
No. It come up real fast though.
I'm just no. I'm saying just the thing that like to
Oh,
be able to search that
to put
and it be
those
in
words
existence.
together.
It's
And
an
then when
actual
it's there. Yeah.
something that'll
fucked.
so you'll find that when
Yeah.
you Google it.
Yeah, black pregnant. Oh, she lived. Mo said she lived. Good.
Oh, that's good,
Did
man.
the baby survive? That's the new question. And then it was another.
So if the
mass shooting.
babies don't survive, would the
That's definitely
cop
murder.
be
That's
considered
murder.
murder?
Yeah,
But would they be charged with murder? Is the
probably
question.
not. It was a black
It
baby.
was a cop.
Oh, okay, my bad. I apologize. You're right. Sorry.
You know, you don't really get time when you kill black people because it's not that
white
important.
privilege.
It's not important.
And big facts.
Okay.
So that was one, and then they had another mass shooting in a hospital.
I heard about that one. Yes.
3 people killed. The dude said, what was it? He had back surgery, right? And after the surgery, he complained of back pains, and he blamed the doctor for his back pain. So he went back to the doctor and killed the doctor
What?
and 2 other people.
What state was this in?
It was in the state of shock. I don't actually know where this shit be happening at. Cause I don't. Okay, so y'all listen. I don't invest my time in finding out what else happened. I only want to know what happened initially, and then we're
On
done.
the surface. We're
Yeah,
not about to dig
surface
deep in.
information, just so I can talk about it here, or to my friends and make myself appear really intelligent and well read.
Oh damn, Tiff.
Well, damn.
I be needing all information, so I,
I
know
don't be
what the
knowing where shit
fuck
happened.
is-
Y'all want to know what? My mother laughs all the time. She be like, "Oh, girl, well, what happened with such and such and so and so?" I be like, "This, what the fuck am I supposed to know?" And these be people I know. I don't never know what be going on with nobody business, nor do I give a shit.
Okay.
Just for the record, unless it's something real good. But I can't tell you where it happened. I can just tell you what happened.
Oh, okay.
So anybody know of any new restaurants?
Have y'all been
Black
down
owned,
to Savannah Blue?
No,
It's down there on Times Square. You know Times Square, right? The street down there.
Yeah.
It's a black-owned restaurant.
I would go.
It's upscale,
Okay.
kind of like a southern. The food, of course, Mo probably gonna be hating because Mo hating shit all the time. But the food was excellent down there.
I haven't been.
It's black, like I said, it's black owned. It put me in mind of. Have y'all been to Jay's before? Jay's Cafe.
Jay's what?
Off of the one we used to go to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Why did y'all take me?
We didn't know you then.
I don't care.
This was years. This was
Tiff
long.
aggressive. That's why it's a man's world. Very aggressive. But Tiff, we will take you. We will take Tiff. We don't want that smoke. We will take you,
I
Tiff.
think I might be offended.
But Savannah Blue is a good restaurant. You have to make a reservation at 4:00.
Okay.
You got to put 20. If it's 2 people, you got to put $20 down.
Okay.
It covers the bill.
Go towards your bill.
Well, yeah, go toward. I'm sorry, you go towards your
I
bill.
was about to say, so the whole bill gonna be $20?
No,
I'm
no,
taking
no,
everybody.
no. And
Or my friends going. Come on, y'all, let's
yeah,
do this.
They got a good menu, and
I like Southern food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Southern food.
But the rest of the restaurants downtown, they're kind of like they whitish.
Is that a real word?
Whitish, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just
I'ma
made
look
it
it
up
up
for
later.
him.
Imagine so. They got a whole show called Blackish.
Oh, you know what? I ain't watched that either.
Me neither. I haven't watched it.
Sorry. But I did watch Lord of
I
the
guess
Rings.
it's a thing though. Blackish. Kind of black.
Kind of black.
Sort of black.
But the restaurants down there is sort of white.
Yeah, sort of like
Sort of Caucasian.
yeah, whitish.
Ooh, y'all know what I decided I was gonna stop doing? I was gonna stop calling white people just white. I was gonna call them Caucasian Americans.
WPs.
Nah, I want to call them Caucasian American. We get called African American.
So you call them
I don't know
Caucasian
you.
American?
Yeah. What about Arab American? Everybody is something else except white people. The you motherfuckers is Caucasian American.
That's the new thing, huh?
Yeah, they Caucasian American.
That can be a T-shirt.
I want to get a damn T-shirt made and a hat. It's gonna be red and it's gonna have the white letters, just like "Make America Great Again," and it's gonna say Caucasian American, and that's it. And people gonna wonder why the fuck I got it on, because I'm black as shit.
That'd be a good idea too. That'd be a good idea.
telling y'all.
That might be like a catchphrase that you can throw out there for a conversation piece for them.
Or not.
You know,
I could just sit up there and look at them while they try to talk to me. I don't have shit to say to you.
They gonna want to
Fuck,
know
you
why.
see what the fuck this say?
They gonna
I'm
want
gonna
to know why.
underline Caucasian and American, both of them, because they gotta go together.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What's next?
So LeBron James, right?
Why?
Billionaire.
A billionaire.
Oh yes. Okay then, bro.
But
I was gonna talk shit.
I got to thinking about you was coming quick as hell with that, like
Hater.
why? But LeBron James is a billionaire. You can have all that money, but what are you doing with it?
He does a lot.
Like what?
He has a school.
Oh, that's a white school.
No,
black school.
it's a black school.
He does a lot.
He does a lot. He's a
actually does a lot.
huge philanthropist.
Okay.
So I like him.
go
I
ahead.
don't like LeBron on the court, but as a human,
Yeah.
I like him.
I like him. Yeah,
I
I like him as
on
a.
that one, yeah.
I like him because he take care of his body. That's what I like. 'Cause
I like him because he is he does not have a lot of dirt on him.
that
I
we
think
don't know.
I've heard if it's not out here, then I don't know shit about
Okay,
it.
it's
Because
that-
y'all know I wouldn't remember half the shit, and
You
I would
right.
never know where it happened.
Right.
So
LeBron got bitches though.
you know what?
They covered up though.
If
He's
does,
smart.
He, does a damn good
Yeah,
job
he
to
does. He
come
does.
out.
A couple of them did come out, but they disappeared real quick. The media. I mean, he does a good job of whatever he's doing. I like it because I don't see it. I just hear through hearsay.
Yeah,
but
you
then-
can have all the hearsay
Oh,
you
yeah,
want
most
to
definitely.
until the trial,
Most definitely.
I'm
Most
just
definitely. And he never has a trial.
which is good
Oh,
because
yeah, most
everybody else
definitely.
does.
Most definitely.
So
Most definitely.
but I like him as a human, and I like the idea of him as a father. So I don't
Me
know
too.
what he's like as a dad,
I don't- I don't really care.
but I can look at surface and see that. But as far as philanthropy, as far as what he does in the community as a black man,
I just need brothers to do a little bit more.
but he does a lot.
Like,
He's paying the college tuition of the class that he adopted. They were in the 3rd fucking grade. If they went to college, he paid their tuition all 4 years, degree. He's a good guy. Who the fuck is doing shit like that?
You got-
Nobody is coming to pay my mortgage.
you got
they could have
Central-
adopted me.
You got 2 HBCUs that's down in Ohio that he can put all that money into. That he
It's no
could
telling what he's doing. Look it up though. Let's look it up before we dog him.
No. I mean, I've read all what he did. I'm just like, shit.
Do more.
No, do more for black people. Fuck
That's
everybody
what he's
else.
doing it for.
Okay.
I-
They going to white colleges.
No, not all of them. So I
That
started.
school he built.
I started having the conversation with my 10-year-old about HBCUs.
Oh.
It's actually going really well. She doesn't see it yet. She's just like, yeah, whatever, mom, college, so far off. But I'm like, just think about it. Think about the people you can be with. Blah blah blah. Learning your heritage. Yada yada yada. No microaggressions, just regular ones. So it's going good. We gonna see how it work out.
Oh, most definitely. Most
She'll
definitely.
pick one.
I think she will if I talk to her long enough, because she already wants to go to Renaissance.
That's a good school.
It is.
What grade she in?
She is going to the 6th grade,
Okay.
which is scary as hell. She don't look like a baby no more.
Grown up.
I don't like that
Time of the
shit.
job.
Yeah. So y'all heard about?
Oh man, I pay her rent.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
That's a great mom. So Young Thug,
What?
the rapper,
What do you do?
I guess he got caught up on what, RICO charges, Mark?
Yeah,
Oh, you know what?
racketeering,
Okay, so I did see that. Okay,
yeah,
keep
for
going.
Rico.
And
They tried to-
I guess some of his music that
Yeah, a lot of the
he
music
talk
he put
about,
out. Yeah.
the shit coming back and get him right now.
Yeah.
So
They snitch on themselves all the time.
But see, here's the problem. So they tried this shit back in the early '90s. They tried to use rappers' music against them as far as other RICO cases were concerned, and it was baseless because they said that it's entertainment. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Here's the problem: none of them really had gang affiliation, and he appears. Because I don't know, because I wouldn't give a shit about what he does. Right. He appears to have a lot of gang affiliation, and I think that's what got 6ix9ine caught up too.
Right.
Was the gang affiliation. So everything else, you can rap about whatever the fuck you want to.
Why you gotta throw that gang shit in there?
I don't know.
It's provocative, huh?
Because it makes
It make you look like you hard.
Look like you hard.
And then when shit come backfired on you,
Then you be sitting up there trying to find the biggest jar of Vaseline you can for prison.
or you try to find the biggest lawyer to get your ass out of some
Or
shit.
you just looking for the Vaseline.
He's not gonna get off though.
You trying to figure, but no, it was so fucking
Who was
many
that?
of them.
Young Thug?
Young Thug. No, it's like 40. No. What is it, 25 rappies?
I think so.
25? Out of 25 Cody's, let me ask you a question. Let's keep it a buck. If it's 25 niggas caught up in a RICO charge,
And you're the head of it,
11 of them at least is snitching.
for sure.
11.
Out of 25 to
Out of 25, 11 is snitching.
I'm gonna say 20.
Probably. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, but that when you rapping that shit, ain't no loyalty in
But
it.
no, but the thing about it is he would have been able to get out of a lot of it
Mm-hmm.
if there was no gang affiliation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bigger problem. The bigger problem is not that he was rapping about it.
Right,
Because
right.
freaky, they got off on them charges back in the 90s. But he is literally, he fucked himself.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way to make an example out of a nigga than to make an example out of him and all his friends?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you about to snitch. Somebody is snitching.
Yeah, out of them, somebody, yeah.
Somebody is
Somebody
snitching.
gonna snitch.
Somebody already told.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're already out of jail and hidden.
Yeah. And then y'all heard about Chief James Craig.
Oh,
What happened? I don't watch the news, so
I
if,
try not to.
if
Well, I
it don't
guess
come
he
up
was-
on Facebook, I don't know nothing about it.
denied his entry to
Run
be
it.
the run for the governor.
Who denied him?
Because he didn't have enough. He had a couple
He
fake.
had fraudulent signatures
signatures.
on his paperwork to get him.
and they
How many?
same as Mike Duggan.
Oh, but it's different.
It's definitely.
But I will say this: I would have thought it would have kind of flew because he is a very Republican. I don't know what else to call him. He's very Republican.
Most definitely.
So-
And of all the people,
But he's black, and we're not sure if he's going to go forth with our agenda or if he's going to try to change the status quo of what we need.
Toy.
and when I seen it, I was like, damn.
Mo said this. I believe this is for the rapper we was talking about. What's his name?
Young Thug.
Young Thug. 56 count indictment.
See?
So they gonna catch him on at least one of them.
Going to jail.
And it's gonna be the
It's
best
56.
one. He said it's a 56 count indictment.
See?
But no, that's how many charges there are. So that's not how many rappies he got. That's not how many niggas is in the ship with him. And it's
If
going
they got
down like the
56.
Titanic. Yeah, that shit is horrible.
If it's 56, 20 of them gonna stick.
At least.
They really only need one.
Were they also doing trafficking too? Women trafficking?
That's what
They
they
were
were saying.
talking about trafficking. They were talking about it was a murder charge. Everything tied into this RICO charge.
Yeah.
Everything tied into organized crime. Period. Point blank. Flat out. They look stupid. Listen,
Gotta be a thug rapper.
brothers out here, sisters. I don't know who I'm talking to. If you are out here and you doing dirt, one of the smartest, most savvy things that you can do is stay hidden. You don't want to be seen talking about the dumb shit you're doing. I mean, keep doing the dumb shit, but just don't be the one to get caught. Your face should be faceless. You should be the nameless man, or you're stupid.
Everybody want to be in the camera.
Oh, he said it's 28, Cody.
See, that's you ain't shaking.
28?
You ain't shaking all them. And they probably
28.
just let that roll over. Like Young Thug been rapping for at least about 10 years.
No, but the thing about it is, okay, so think about it like this. They might have all been getting money, right? Which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is sitting there. Somebody is sitting there thinking to themselves, shit, I can't go to prison. I do not have the money for the jar of Vaseline that I'm going to need to keep my ass greased up for these 20 years. And that's what they be doing.
Yeah.
Like, they be thinking you got, like, these dudes be loyal. They don't be loyal. They like money, and they like to make money off of you.
Yeah.
But they not loyal.
Yeah.
They goofy.
Yeah.
Do your crime by yourself.
Boy, okay.
They definitely go to jail.
So any good music you listen to, G? I like to just throw this out there because I think it's a whole bunch of good music out there, but people just not listening to it. And then you can be listening to some of the old stuff that you just like, damn, I stumbled up on Lil Flip, and I just went back to look to his look. Boy, love Lil Flip back in the day, but you can look at Lil Flip and be like, shit, this shit's slapping.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Don't worry about
What song did he sing? Do a little bit of it.
Don't worry about it.
Just-
That's a whole. That's a.
He
Freaky.
I, good music now.
yeah, good music now. Too.
I still don't know.
I'm still listening to the same shit I was listening to last summer.
I was listening to mine through random.
I don't think we talked Kendrick Lamar album. Have you anybody heard
I downloaded it. I have not listened to it yet.
it? I mean, you don't like it? Okay, cool. I mean, I think it's for him to
Mo said it's garbage.
see. Mo hates everything.
Mo don't hate everything.
Mo hates just about everything.
He hate most stuff.
About 90%.
67.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Round off to 70%.
70%.
Okay, cool.
Fine.
The other 30%.
He loves it.
Okay.
It was. Cause I was in a barbershop listening to it,
Okay.
and we were just going through them.
Mm-hmm,
So I saw out of the songs we listened to,
Right.
I was in, there may have been two that caught my ear.
So,
That was about it.
Tiff, the gentleman talks about how he has a auntie that was gay.
That's something
That they kept calling faggot. He was like, I didn't know that back in the day, and I learned from my auntie because my auntie was picking up girls and all that type of stuff. So he broke down how in your family you can have somebody that's gay going to church and the pastor be preaching about this, and now in 2022 they changed their whole way of thinking now. So pastors are more accepted. He talked about that.
I agree.
He talked about how him being a father now and understanding the importance of being a dad. So he has a song about my dad didn't really give me the tools that I need to grow up. And I had to find them tools in different people in like gang affiliation, men that different stuff and everything. And then he talked about how he had to find his gift. So he went to Ghana for 2 years because he had writer's block. He couldn't keep coming out. So Kendrick Lamar disappeared for 6 years. Went to Ghana.
He did disappear for a while.
Went to Ghana, found his hair, just found how important he was as a black man. Came back and did deal with the culture there, and came back and then he talked about he got a song called Purple Heart. Now this is the educational type thing because Kendrick Lamar been gone for 6 years. Eminem been gone for the same thing. I'm kind of comparing, but Eminem been gone for a long time.
Of course you are.
Oh yeah, most
So
definitely.
I wanna say something real quick. I mean, even outside of all of that, I think sometimes rappers do albums for the public, and
Right.
sometimes rappers do albums for themselves. And this was probably a labor of love for him. Which is really awesome just to have.
Some people may not understand it.
And it's fine for somebody not to understand. But I think sometimes you have to do something that feeds your soul,
Right.
as opposed to feeding everybody else's soul. So this might have been an album that fed his soul, which is fine with me.
I mean, some people liked it, some people didn't. For me personally, I just
All I know is he got a concert coming out. That bitch is selling out, so it has to be.
But see, he got other music,
Right.
so they don't think he just gonna do this one damn album.
No, definitely not. But it's just for him to elevate his game, and then you seen the video that he had that when he was rapping. It's called
We changed all the faces.
Yeah, we didn't get with all the changes of the face for Kobe, Nipsey Hussle, Kanye West, Will Smith. That was genius. Even of course Michael Jackson was the first person that did that, but the way he had it set up, it showed you that Kendrick Lamar left for a little while, evaluated himself, evaluated the game, evaluated his life, and put out some good music that I can sit back and relate and be like, shit, he just didn't put no bullshit out.
Yeah.
He gave me something that I can think about. And when I looked at it, I'm like, all right, bro. I was never a fan of Kendrick Lamar. And when
He
I
put out some food for thought.
yeah, and this is his album cover. So he's holding his baby. He got his wife in the background holding the baby. And so
I know he's married.
and you see the gun, right? So it's like he's protecting. So he definitely ain't no bullshit. He like on some growth type stuff. So
And you should be. So I know we talked about this a while ago, and I was talking about how when Jay first came out, and y'all know I'm definitely a Jay-Z fan. When Jay first came out, his music was reflective of where he was at that point in time. As Jay has grown, his music has matriculated with him. So it's not like he stayed on the same shit. He started to grow older, and he started to grow as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I think once you've been in the game for so long, if you don't change, you become irrelevant.
I want to say that again too.
If you don't change, you become irrelevant.
Wow, I wonder why Eminem can't come
So you
out
talk
with
about. So you must talk about how whack the game is. That's cool. I got you. Go ahead.
the game is still irrelevant because
No,
Tiff
he's
looking
not.
at this.
The game is
go
not
ahead.
relevant. The game is trying
okay.
to make itself relevant.
So
That's
can
what
I
he's
just
doing.
say something? He never had to rap a word. The game. I never gave a fuck what came out of his mouth.
Why, Tiff? Why?
I was too busy looking at his package. I'm keeping it a buck though.
Hey, Tiff, I need you to because if
I don't know
You gotta-
I don't know the game song, but I know about that goddamn picture, baby. Let me tell you. But I was probably never a fan, and now I'm just no, you ain't gotta unplug yours. I'm just gonna set this off.
So you're still not a fan.
No, I don't know any of his fucking music. He might have said something really important too.
but you just didn't.
Who the fuck cares?
Right.
I've never been that person.
Right.
And we were talking about R. Kelly. And they were talking about how a lot of those young girls got caught up in the web of R. Kelly because R. Kelly was R. Kelly. If you didn't give a fuck about who he was, there was no web to get caught in. I would have never got caught by R. Kelly because I didn't care about you. I cared about your music.
Yeah.
And I wanted to listen to it and step or whatever. But as a man, yeah, that part.
So you had a block party.
Yeah.
Tiff, you DJing.
Okay.
Can you give me 5 songs? Remember I take.
I know,
You,
shit.
you said you come off the top of the head.
Okay, hold on.
Give me 5 songs, party songs, Tiff, that if you play at a party, they gonna slap. No, and you got old folks there, you got young folks there, you got babies there.
Oh, so you got to keep it clean?
You got, I mean,
You gotta switch it up. I guess.
you got to. I mean,
okay, it gotta
if
be
you
a little
play these
rotation.
songs in the, like you got a block party,
You gonna have to do G first because I need my phone
G,
because they
can
in
you-
my phone.
Okay.
come on, G.
All right.
Songs that if you at a block party, no matter if your mom out there, your son out there, they gonna know these songs and they gonna be like, all right, that's my shit.
All right. I'll have to start off. Since I will have to do "Summertime" by Will Smith.
I said that first.
Got to do that.
Okay, I agree. You gotta have one SWV song. Weak.
Yeah, that's one. I
Yeah,
gotta do.
because all of us gonna sing that.
You gotta do for the old folks. You gotta do the Stevie Wonder song.
Absolutely.
You gotta do that one.
Right.
For the mid, what was that one song? That the Dougie for some
Teach
like,
me how to Dougie.
Some people like that song, and
It-
it get a party.
Teach me how to
It's a
Dougie.
summertime song.
One as much
Yeah, okay.
and
I can live
even
with
though
that.
I don't like him as much. That one song by what's your boy? He was on Slaughterhouse.
Pump It Up.
That song, people
Joe.
love that song for some reason.
I think a lot of white people like that song.
They like that song. It gets people going.
Like that song. I wish I was a.
I wish I was a little bit
taller.
taller. I wish I was a
It's
baller.
it's
yeah.
a catch.
It's a catch.
Yeah.
You don't forget the Cabaret song. Yeah, get in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
What's the name of it though, Mark?
That's what it
He
is.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's the name of
That's
it.
the name of the song.
Yeah.
Get in there. That gets the
Wobble,
part.
wobble, shake it,
Yeah.
wobble, wobble.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
And I hate to say it, hoop there it is. Get that bitch going.
Oh
That
yeah,
one is.
but our kids
Tootsie Roll.
ain't gonna know that shit.
What?
They not, but most
All of us gonna know
we can
it.
get on the floor.
Right.
We can be out there dancing. Our
And the
ass
kids
off.
gonna be
Like,
wanting to
what?
dance too.
Right.
Oh, my grandmother was a whoop there it is person.
See what I mean?
Whoop,
Oh my
there
God.
it is. Whoop,
Yeah.
there
I'm like, did you listen to the rest of the damn song? She like, no, I know that part though. Whoop, there it is.
That Touch Me, Tease Me by Case.
Oh,
Yeah.
touch me, tease me. Oh yeah, I like
That
that.
that song.
Oh,
Any,
you got Mary J somewhere in there.
any OJ
T-shirt
song.
and panties on.
Oh, but
Look.
Believe it or not.
I got two of them. First, where do you see my
oh yeah, the whisper song.
Yeah.
And then
I
what's
agree.
the other one? Goddamn, I just
To
added
the
it.
window.
Yeah,
That's one. That's
That's
one.
another one.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the first of the month.
That's a good
First of the
summertime
month.
barbecue song. Yeah.
You can keep that going. That Tony. It never
Feels
rains.
good.
It feels good. It never rains in Southern California.
It's a lot of them.
Me and You. I'm
It's
Boys
a
in the
lot of.
Hood.
Oh, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Poison.
Poison,
Poison,
baby.
Yeah.
Listen
Do
to
me,
me.
baby.
Black Street.
Never trust a big button and smile.
Yeah.
Oh my
Shit,
goodness.
Do me and Poison to go at the
Yeah, they can go.
summertime.
They can both go.
Dr.
my-
Dre, that Chronic.
The whole album, goddammit.
Which
Just play
one?
the album, The
Which one?
Chronic. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
That's real.
That's a fact.
Because that
Just
came
the
out
whole,
in the
the whole
summertime.
album is a summertime
It was all for
song.
summer.
Yeah.
The whole album, every song.
Bitches ain't shit but holding shit. You gotta take the kids in the house on that one though.
You know what? So the amount of shit that these kids have heard,
Yeah, you can leave
they
them
can
out.
stay
You can leave them out.
outside. What else? What was another excellent summertime song? A barbecue song. And I hear it in my head, but I can't say it out
Summertime. It's
loud.
always summertime.
Summer.
It's always gonna be.
Oh, I was thinking.
That part.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yin Yang Twins.
That
What's going
song.
on, Carla? Who's this? Where you calling from?
It's Miles. It's
Moses.
Hey, Mom.
From the farm.
What up, fellas?
What's the word?
Man, y'all gotta put that whatchamacallit on it, that Cool in the Gang, too.
Oh yeah.
Which one, Mo?
There's
Summer
a
Madness.
couple of them.
You could just pick one of them, huh?
Yeah, you, man,
I
that's a
thought he
good
was about to say
barbecue right there.
Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. That's what I thought he was about to say.
That would work.
Oh, no, my brother. But that'll work, too.
That's
You can do it. You can pull that
You
shit
can throw
off.
that in there.
It
That's
gotta
an
be
album.
in the
That's an
middle.
album filler. Yeah,
It gotta be in the middle.
Yeah, that's like the middle of the party, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then I went to the store to get a couple bags of ice.
Yeah,
That's for why you eat.
Yeah,
That's for why you eating that and the OJ songs. Those are all for why you eating. No, it's barbecue.
Any Frankie Beverly and man.
Oh yeah. A couple of Kim songs in there. Oh,
Yeah, what's the
some
other
little
song?
Kim songs.
Kim, what's the other one? Lay your head on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Lay your head on
I
my
thought
pillow.
that it
Oh,
would
no,
be
that ain't
better.
I was
Holding
thinking
on.
Tony,
But,
Tony.
nah, that's I did that already.
Just relax.
Yeah, and you could put that but Candy Love that
Oh, you talking about my
So for real, Candy
yeah,
Rain.
there you go. That's another summer song.
Dream. I love that song.
Playlist is just endless with that.
Listen, every
You might be able to throw a
that's
couple
because we
Jodeci
make
cuts in
music
there.
Did you say disability cuts?
No, he said Jodeci cut.
I thought he said disability. I was about to say, first of all, you're not gonna call my mama music disability music. She is angry.
Nah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
they
to
got
think.
some. It's some cuts for a barbecue though.
Yeah, but I mean, think
And we
about it like
forget,
this.
forgetting about the Sister Who's concert is coming out. We could throw Anita Baker a couple
Oh
songs
no,
in
that
there,
and some
right?
Luther.
And some Luther.
And
We
some
throw them
Luther.
in there.
If it's gonna be old people out there, you gotta have Luther.
You gotta have Luther. I'm
You
gonna
might have.
leave
You
while
might.
it's
You
playing.
might even have to have like some
Wait,
Freddie
hold on,
Jackson.
hold on now. We can't leave fucking Parliament Funkadelic out of this.
Oh no, my uncle would be
God
mad
damn,
as
come
hell.
on now.
You right.
Atomic Dog.
Come on now.
You right.
I'll go
Okay.
Atomic Dog.
You know
Yeah.
what? So I'm gonna be honest with you.
You gotta
I
have
think-
Planet Rock.
All of that. It's
definitely.
like shit.
Planet Rock,
Damn
yeah.
near any George Clinton shit. He fit with just like Dr. Dre's Chronic album. Just play George Clinton at the barbecue.
And
That's all you gotta
everybody
do.
is
It's
gonna be
rock.
good.
He's gotta play.
I think the biggest thing about it is, especially with African Americans, because so much of our culture is steeped in our music, you can really play any fucking thing for us.
But it's a quality, like, good. It
It's
has
a vibe.
To be,
It's a certain vibe
Yeah.
with the summertime music.
I mean, and
right?
I get
And-
that,
and I
but
think-
I'm
I think
saying
you gotta-
like it's damn near.
You gotta be 20
I can't
years
think
in,
of
though.
anything that you can't really play and somebody is gonna catch it. Like somebody is gonna catch the vibe. Oh, that was my shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get hyped off that shit, and we love music.
You can play Tupac so many tears at the barbecue. Niggas
I'm
gonna be
telling you,
like,
they be like, oh hell yeah,
Oh.
yeah man. Any Biggie song,
I get around
and ain't-
song you can play.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, California Love.
California Love.
Shit, you play that Dear Mama. It's
Dear
gonna-
mom,
it's
and
gonna-
all the mamas crying now. Brenda had a baby, now all the kids crying. They like, what the fuck? How y'all know I was pregnant?
Or I had that abortion.
Right?
wow.
How y'all know I threw that baby in the garbage? I'm,
Dirty pool.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Man.
that's what the song said.
Yeah,
I'm not
They
even saying
did throw the
that
baby in the
he's
garbage though.
man.
I'm
Tupac-
saying.
Did y'all hear why he wrote that song though?
No, I don't know. Why did he write that song?
Come on, give us some history, brother.
Tupac wrote that song. He said it was an article in the newspaper about this girl. You know what I'm saying? About the story about the girl that threw the baby in the dumpster. He said every day he would read the newspaper or whatever, and every day the article got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it wasn't there no more. And that's what made him write that song.
Because he wanted to keep that whole vibe alive. I know. I was looking at something on probably TikTok. Y'all know I'm like a TikTok whore right now.
Yeah, you told us about TikTok.
TikTok
didn't you?
whore.
TikTok.
I do like TikTok because that should be funny as hell, but it'd be a lot of information.
It's a lot of information.
And they
Don't
were-
stay on Black TikTok though.
I told you I be struggling to stay on Black
Gotta stay
TikTok
on Black TikTok.
every day. It is a fight to stay on Black TikTok. But
Yeah,
it was
it'd be a lot of coonery and buffoonery going on there.
Boy.
I'm telling you,
But you gotta find that right lane though. Once you
Yeah.
find that right
Man,
lane,
look, if you looked at my TikTok feed, all is like informative information
Yeah.
about like business, credit, and
mine
all
is
kind of shit
funny
like that. I
and
don't
all
really,
over
I don't
the
really
place.
adapt it to like the social media is
I'm
so
everywhere.
distracting to where I don't really want to participate. Like I seen you with the red shoes on yesterday, chump. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about
Oh,
too.
your feet was distracting Mo apparently.
I had the red Continentals on that was cold. Now, listen,
Yeah, man, I can see if they was the white ones though. The
I don't
Continentals, the
see-
Continental was fire, but the red was what fire, bro.
See, I don't expect Mo to do that because that ain't Mo flow. Mo ain't finna
No,
put
I got low top red top tens with blue stripes.
but we ain't never seen you because I ain't good.
I seen 'em.
Because Mo ain't finna put them on and rock them like that.
No, they in the vault, man. You know, shit stay in the vault for years, man. I break them out like I wait till I catch like this. This what I do, right? I buy shoes, and then I wait till everybody that I see with them same shoes they beat up. Then I break mine out. These
Because
crisps.
he petty.
Oh my goodness.
Super
No, I just don't.
petty.
I like shoes, and then like I understand Dave only wear Adidas.
That's all
Where I wear all brands. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
any Skechers?
Oh, years ago.
No,
Dave
come on
had
now.
me
You
for those
no, we
Louis
don't do no
shoes that
Skechers,
Kobe
man.
had.
I'm just asking. Do any
You
of
gotta
y'all
get
have
from out here.
Skechers? Do any of y'all have Skechers? Some
No,
Asics?
they brought. I got Asics. Yeah, I got some fly Asics.
Hey Mo,
I like Asics.
I got
You
fly
remember
Asics, New
those-
Balances.
Mo, do you remember those Kobe's? The Kobe's had those moon boots.
Adidas.
Those silver ones.
Dave got 'em.
Dave had me looking for them online so
I
he can
got
get
'em.
them
I got
years
'em.
ago,
The-
and he wore them so fucking bad.
Them was the Kobe's.
Yeah, but they was trash though.
They
That's why he
was
went tonight.
trash.
I rocked them bitches. Them bitches.
Yeah, I seen you rocking them before. I'm like, dog, what's wrong with that,
I
man?
want, right, look.
He got dementia or
He
something. Man,
down
what's
on
going
his
on with
luck.
it?
Like he got on orthopedic shoes and shit.
He got the ones with the
Nah, did
round
y'all see
bottom
they-
on them or some shit.
Man,
That's
Did y'all see they
fucked up.
brought them original Rockport Pro Walkers back out?
Them bitches came back.
Yeah,
I don't
nigga,
remember
I got all
leaving.
three
My
colors.
Pro
granddad had
Wings,
some
the
of them.
who?
Rockport.
No, them original Rockport
Pro
Pro Walkers, the
Walkers.
original Pro
I said
Walkers
Pro
though,
Wings. What?
the original ones.
You know they trying to
Yeah.
bring Pro Wings back. Y'all stop playing like y'all didn't see that shit.
Nah, man, nope, didn't see those.
Yeah. Nobody
I
wants
like-
to
but I
acknowledge
like
the
all
fact
kind
that
of
they saw
shoes.
Pro Wings.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they had that. You know, we can't do that.
Well, I don't know. I ain't never had no pro wings.
I want me a pair of black and white ponies. I just ain't got around to getting them yet.
You should go get them.
Hell no.
What? Don't get them?
Well, you know, Mo gonna get them regardless.
Yeah, get them.
Yeah, I mean, I got
I'm trying to
Pumas,
be entertained.
Fila's, New Balances, LaFosse Sportifs, Adiadoras. I wear all that
buy
shit.
me some new gym shoes.
I always wanted some of those.
Yeah.
I'm about
You gotta go to
new
Champs.
shoes.
Champs got them.
I'm
Oh, I thought you were saying buy Champs. I was about to say,
I'm gonna
okay.
check this site out because I've always wanted some Adidas from when I was younger. I always wanted some. I could never get none. I'm a grown man now. I'm
And you
gonna
can do
get me
what you
some.
wanna
I'm
do.
gonna do the fuck I want to do. I'm
That's
gonna get me
right.
a pair.
Can't
If they
tell
got
you
my
what
size.
to do.
Them Bally's back in the day was cold in the motherfucker. I
Yeah,
couldn't afford them.
they back out too.
Are they?
Y'all know they
Yeah.
probably just
They
pulled them
350.
same old ass shoes out that nobody bought and colored them with a marker.
But the
and
only
now
thing
y'all
about it
buying
is-
them
but
again.
the
Them
only thing about
motherfucking
it is-
shoes was 3 cents to make a piece.
The leather on there and the material is trash now.
Yeah.
Compared to back in the day. So you wear them about 2-3 times, it's like they fucked up. It's like you got
Man,
don't
that's how them new top tens is too, man.
They are.
Like
They are.
they trash. Like I gotta
I'm
go
not a
dig
gym
old
shoe
pair out
person,
because
but I like gym shoes.
I'm not an Adidas person.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
know.
I'm not a gym
you
shoe
gotta-
person, but I like
hey,
gym
Come for
shoes.
me, Gary. Don't do
you
that.
got to be from that way, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't from that way. I mean, we understand. You know what I'm saying? You ain't from that way.
They
You know
all
what?
got
No,
Adidas.
You know what? I'm not even offended. You're right. You're absolutely right.
They all got Adidas.
I know. That's
And
all-
it's sickening.
It's bad.
You
That's-
just be outside looking like,
I seen his storage room.
I think y'all niggas is in a game.
Yeah. I seen his storage room with Adidas stacked.
Yeah, I mean, but that's some historical Dexter Avenue shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
Hey,
have a pair of
listen,
top tens.
I just wanted to laugh and say I think all of y'all in the game. Rico charges.
No, you can't
Damn,
take.
Rico.
Look, Rico charges coming next week.
Shit.
They gonna be looking for everybody with the motherfucking Adidas on.
So Mo, when
We
I
all
go into
going.
this, when I go into this whole thing, because the name of the show is A Man's World, so I'm gonna need your help. So I need you to be on standby when
I might agree
God,
with
man,
you.
what Kiki Shepard at?
Kiki Shepard.
She out sick right now.
She
got cooties?
Yeah, she got COVID.
she not feeling good
poor
right now,
baby.
but she'll be back.
Oh man, y'all said big prayers up for BB the showstopper, man.
Yeah.
Be all right.
We will most definitely. And Mo, I'm glad you threw it out there because she be like, y'all don't think about me. We thinking about it right now.
I wish I would have told me. I would have called her earlier today.
I tap it. I view our little show sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes they be getting a little bit too crunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh y'all shit is a little raunchy.
What is that?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of raunchy, man. Last week's show, man.
That's not my fault. They got me drunk. Don't blame me. Whatever happened, it was
Yeah.
Dave's fucking fault. It was Dave. It was Mark.
No,
and it was
put
G.
it all on me. Put it all on me.
Me?
What?
I do?
Man,
What
man,
did you
man,
see?
y'all had some special Tito's last week, man.
That shit was
Uh-oh.
horrible.
Hey,
And
when-
I felt really bad about most of the stuff
when,
I said.
When
I
Tiff said I can fuck
Drunk.
both y'all into submission,
All three of us.
I knew it was
Yeah,
a
she
problem.
said, yeah.
A drunk
She
mind
was on
speaks
that
sober
tip.
thoughts, though, right?
No,
does.
that's not
Exactly.
true. A drunk mind is drunk.
A drunk man speak drunk shit, but sometimes it be a
That's
little truth
right.
to
Thank
that.
you, Mo.
But what say sometimes?
Nope,
Drunk
nope,
minds
don't
speak
say no.
sober
Sometimes.
thoughts.
It be a little truth to it.
Yeah. See,
No, no.
Drunk
First of
minds
all,
speak sober thoughts.
first of all,
And then when she got out of here, she texted whoever she really wanted to submission. Up in
Yeah,
this
she
bitch.
went on. Yeah, she probably put him in a chokehold.
What?
I did.
No.
Gave him them
He
side
probably
earmuff
choked her the
3,000.
fuck out. He probably choked
I
her
did
the
not.
fuck out.
And he did not. He would never choke me.
It's hard. Look,
You ain't
a
asking.
He
little,
teabagged
a
you.
little,
No, I'm
a
waiting.
little slight up under the
You ain't
neck.
asking me yet. That's why.
No, let me tell
He-
you nothing.
He gave her a little lifting.
No, nobody. Listen,
His percentage went up.
His
When?
percentage
There
went
we
up.
go.
He
That
got boosted.
that was last week.
She gave him that
It's 10 this week.
he gave her some of that Lipton.
Boy, okay.
You know, that Lipton tea.
That's nasty.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on, wait. You first of all, I don't even know what the fuck that means. You gotta explain to me all this Dexter nigga shit, cause I don't be understanding that. You gotta speak English.
Tiffany, I've heard you speak highly of tea bags a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, first of all, I understand what that means. I drink tea. I do not teabag. I drink tea.
Out the tea bag.
I do not.
Exactly.
Never that.
In order to get tea, you need the tea bag.
No, you steep it in water,
Off
not in
deck.
my mouth.
But it still has a tea
Absolutely
bag.
not.
Don't you know how they say seashells at the seashore? Well, tea
Yeah.
bags at the tea bag.
Shut up, Mark.
Getting
That's
dropped
horrible.
tea bags.
No,
Tea
listen.
bags, tea bags
I'm so-
from the tea bag.
Okay, so here's something that y'all don't know about me. I'm a prude with a dirty mouth.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's it. I have a
What you
horrible
up? Like you
mouth.
up? Nah, Tiffany.
Shut the fuck up, Mo. Ain't nobody talking.
This is me.
Hang up the phone,
No,
please.
listen.
He might know some of my secrets. Hurry up and hang up the phone.
Hey man, so what's
I-
up with
look, I ain't gonna
secrets, man? I
snitch on
got
you.
$5 right here.
Nah, 5 ain't gonna get it.
Okay.
You gonna say,
55.
give me the $5? I'll tell you.
Okay, well
I'm gonna put my cash app in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit me with the cash like you
She said
and then we can have a whole another kind of show next week.
You got to drop the price. She said she'd tell me for 5, so you got to take 3.
I'm not gonna tell you none of the good ones.
No, she ain't gonna tell you none of the good shit. See, I got the facts. I'm Keith Koppel. Y'all ain't know
Hit
that.
me the cash app in the inbox.
Anyway,
No, I can't do it like
so
that.
we
Let me
just
go
gonna
back too
continue
far.
on with the fact that I am a prude with a dirty mouth.
Got you.
Nah, but Tiffany, you
You
got your Rick James card. You know what I'm saying? You turn to the super freak at times. You was off the Tito's too.
I know that's bullshit.
You don't believe me?
No.
A little
Nah,
bit.
Nope.
we don't believe
We
you.
know
You
what's
need
in
more
you.
people.
Nope.
What?
We know what's in you.
We don't believe you.
I don't understand why. Anyway, let's get
Because
off
we're
of
not
me and let's talk about some other shit.
because you in your late you in your late
Established that last
20s. You know what I'm saying? We know what they do, man.
What? I didn't hear what
You in
you
your
said.
I said because you in your late 20s, and you know what y'all be
That's
doing.
right. 28 again this year. Call Felicia and ask her about it.
We gonna get off this.
Felicia Jones.
She 28 too.
Oh my.
Well, she'll be
goodness.
28 on her birthday.
Damn. Okay. Felicia Jones.
Yeah, Fifi gonna be 28 on her birthday. But y'all
I
not
remember,
gonna
man, when
do
she
me
was
like that.
young. When she was young, I used to call her Bones Jones.
First of all,
Bones
No.
it's because she was skinny.
Yeah, because she was skinny as
She
hell.
was skinny as hell. Felicia was skinny for a long fucking time. All the rest of us had went on to some different shit. And Felicia was
Yeah,
skinny.
she might have caught puberty like at 27.
At a young age.
At a young age, exactly. But no, all the rest of us, it was like we was drinking the fucking water. We was eating the chicken. We was eating the goddamn cornbread and the greens with the beans and all that shit. And Felicia was
She was
like,
eating grass.
I'll wait. I'll just wait. I'll wait. She was so skinny for so damn long. Leave my friend alone.
But Mo, we.
That's my friend too. I'm gonna get back off y'all phone though, man. On this is a man's world thing, man.
Right. So
Gotcha.
let
But,
let them go ahead and get started so I can put
Hold
them
on,
on their
sis.
ass.
I got a quote though, because you said you was a Jay-Z fan, right?
Okay.
You need to go back and really listen to Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt, arguably, was just as mature as 444. It was just the angle he was coming from that you didn't understand.
And you know what? So let me say this. As young as I was, I probably did not hear it the way that it needed to be heard at the time. So I would agree.
Yeah, you just gotta
now
go back and
being
listen
a
to it.
little
'Cause
bit older, but I'm talking about I guess you're probably right. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to it.
he was
again
rapping from a
because
place of reform, like people was talking about he was glorifying drug dealing, and he
And it
wasn't.
was- I don't think he was ever doing that.
He was speaking from a person that was in the game and was trying to get away from the game. Well, at least I had caught himself getting away from the game, and the stories and shit that came along with getting away from the game.
No,
If you really listen to it.
But you know what? It wasn't that, and I never thought Jay-Z was glorifying that drug dealer lifestyle per se. What I will say is, I think the level of maturity that came with 444 was completely different than Reasonable Doubt. And the reason why was because he was given a different echelon of game. So the game that he was given on 444 was not the game that he was given on Reasonable Doubt. So what he was talking about on 444 was more investing your money, how to yeah, that shit was different. He was talking about
I mean, it was a different kind of maturity. It was a different kind of maturity. But what I'm saying is,
it was a different level of maturity.
when he was talking about You saw they repoed that vehicle. He said your car get resold. He said resold, and redrove. When he was talking about what he say? It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. My brain cluttered with hip hop quotables.
Right. Look,
But,
look. That's why my
when he
brain
was saying,
is shut
when
down.
he
So don't
said
feel bad.
change is cool to cop, but more important was lawyer fees. See that everybody missed that at 18.
What he say?
But we would have missed it because that
Change
wasn't what we
was
were
cool
listening
to cop, but more important is lawyer fees.
Yeah. But the thing about it is on 444, what he was on some straight grown man shit. So when
He had set in them rooms, but you got to think
exactly
his first like everybody that made their first album. Nas was 17 when he wrote his first album. Jay was 26 when he wrote his first album.
he was a little bit more mature.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
Like what I think, I don't know if this is what Mo trying to say, but like what I get out of the comparison of Reasonable Doubt and 444 was this is the same exact individual with the same exact mindset, but just in two different places of his life.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, he said he had to not to cut you off, Mark.
Go ahead.
But he was able to sit in different rooms with different kind of people. See, at Reasonable Doubt level, he was talking over the guys that he was hanging out with. They didn't even understand the shit.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And
at 444,
again,
he had been sitting in the rooms with the billionaires.
But the thing about
so I could talk about this shit. He didn't know about the shit he knew in 444.
But that's what I'm saying. He was literally rapping from two different places in his life, but you have always been able to see the growth from his first album to his last. So even if he come out with another album, I feel like you would be able to see the growth that he has made from 444, from whatever the last album is, to his next. You know what I'm saying? Like he was never
I don't believe that like if he made another album, it'd be more so celebratory than informative.
I don't know, because I thought 444 was gonna be celebratory, but it was definitely informative if you really took the time to listen to the shit.
Yeah, like if
it
you
was
listen
like
to Family,
when he
Family
did
Feud
Reasonable
was my
Doubt,
favorite
it
song.
was moving people from dope dealing lifestyle, moving them into the mindset of becoming, regular citizens, owning shit, blah, blah, blah. When you listen to 444, what he was telling you was, period, at the end of the day, if he would have been smart when he was younger, that building that sold for $200,000, he would have been able to have and flip for $10 million.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the mind was different on that shit.
But the thing I don't like
444
about them,
was progression.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I don't like about them not doing is that ain't number Dame Dash talking for the last 15, 20 years.
I'm not okay.
No, but see, Dave,
it's not.
Niggas give Dame too much credit.
We supposed to give
because
Dame.
I say give Dame his
because
flowers
he
by all
behaved like a
means.
street
all the
nigga.
credit.
But however, I will say this too. First of all, I feel, from a personal standpoint, I feel like Dame put himself in the situation that he was in, not to move to that next level.
He is worst enemy.
He is.
Dame had all he remind me of he's super smart but super stupid at the same time.
He's outsmarted himself that particular situation.
I don't think he just wanted to deal with certain motherfuckers that
I don't think it was that
they was
yeah,
gonna
but
suck.
see,
you had to be able to keep your money, keep your bread.
He still got his money.
And keep your mouth shut.
Why you have to keep?
Because you can move away from a person.
I got you.
I mean, what I'm saying is, you can move away from a person. Like, and this is the philosophy that I have come across, being a little bit older. You can still love a motherfucker and never speak to him again. You feel what I'm saying? I can keep myself and my sanity and my money.
That's your family.
But I don't care who it is.
But we talking about the industry. But Mo, we gonna get right into this thing because if not, we'll keep going and everything.
I know you right.
But
let me. I'm gonna get back on y'all, man. I'm gonna call y'all back in a little bit after y'all get some, it's a man's world thing going.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
After I cussed him out the first time, then call back.
Got you. Because we gonna line tip
All
up.
right.
That's why we wish Mimi was here and everything, because we line her ass up too. We love you, Mimi. Sorry, stand up, big gang, stand on 1,000.
I got us, Mimi. I got us.
I just, when we go back and forth as far as like when people be trying to compare different athletes. Like what they'll do is they'll say LeBron James versus Kobe versus LeBron James versus Steph Curry. It'd be like 4 black athletes that somebody will come up, and it's always, this is just me, it's always deception. Like, why all of us can't be in the same room moving and grooving at the same time, too?
So I don't think it's a question of whether or not they can be in the same room moving and grooving. I think the question is, how do we perceive what they feel about what the outside people say?
But they start the argument all the time.
But that don't necessarily. Sometimes I think a lot of shit is done specifically for, and I don't want to say clock, for entertainment purposes. So you can be you might have called this nigga after y'all had the worst argument ever,
Right.
on TV, and you like, dog. You know, I said such and such and so and so and blah, blah, blah. You know I ain't mean that shit. You still my nigga. You keep it pushing. You don't have to, I personally do not feel like you have to undermine your relationship with somebody in order for, I don't think I would do it for clout anyway. It just wouldn't make no difference to me. But I wouldn't do it as I just wouldn't. I don't know how else to explain it, but I don't think that. I think the idea is that we perceive shit to be one particular way because that's what they put out there, and that's not necessarily what it is. So,
but moving forward, as far as like when I say it's a man's world,
I want to hear this shit.
When I say it's a man's world, it's really is a man. Well, I would say it's a black man's world.
I would say we live in a patriarchal society ran by men.
Ran by the wrong white men.
Ran by the wrong men.
That should not have no power at all. If you look at the gas prices.
Oh my God.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, all of that's bullshit, but it's kind of like, okay, so the powers that be.
Which is white, Tiff, right?
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Right. And
I'm keeping it up.
And they fucking shit up.
As usual, but they not fucking shit up for themselves. They are fucking shit up for everybody else.
Everybody.
I think when I look at it, just me. When I look at it, I think what they doing is they think they fucking shit up, or they think they better and stuff, or making stuff better for them. But God is looking at it like, don't worry about it. We just gonna run this course. We gonna run this course because what you doing is you leveling the playing field.
Not really.
I'm telling you, they leveling the playing field. For us, and we don't even know it.
You think so?
Yeah. If you look at you seen that movie called Our Father?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Have you heard of it? Right.
I've heard of
the concept
beginning
of it.
The Bible verse, "Our Father who art in heaven."
No,
hallowed be thy name.
I'm talking about.
No, I haven't heard. I've heard of the movie, but I didn't watch it.
The white guy that's impregnated so many people.
Yes. Okay, you're right. Okay, I did. I wasn't gonna watch that because it looked like it was fuck shit.
No. Look at it, because what they do is
they play God,
and they not even God.
Well,
so
they know they not. No, they don't.
They play God, meaning that this dude is impregnating the people that's in the state of Minnesota, and he has over 100 babies that he has impregnated because he's looking at it like my generational or my generation.
His lineage, what comes after him,
is being destroyed because no matter what happens, Tiff make black babies,
and I do.
Beautiful black babies.
Beautiful black babies. Cutie pies.
And at the end of the day, Tiff, we need you.
Of course.
But it's still that black man's world.
All right, so let me say this. And I don't know whether this is gonna kind of lead us down the road of the conversation that you're trying to have. So I understand where you're coming from in the sense of it is a man's world. It is, but how does that kind of feed into black men in general? When, to keep it a buck, y'all are by far.
It's only a few.
No. I'm gonna tell you in general. Gotcha. Y'all are the most incarcerated. Black men.
Who said that, Tiff?
That's
That's
data.
Look,
Half my cousins incarcerated.
who makes the data?
Okay, y'all literally are the most undereducated.
That's what they say too. The data, right?
I'm giving you the data.
Data.
Y'all are by far the most underpaid.
The data.
The data is telling us that this is what it is.
So that's 3 data. Come on.
So when you look at it on the reverse, white men are what they consider to be the most
educated.
Educated.
That's data.
The least incarcerated.
No. That's data, right, Tiff?
This is data.
Okay, cool. The least incarcerated.
The least incarcerated.
That's data, right?
And you don't think none of that shit is true? They are by far leaps and bounds higher paid than any other.
Because that's data.
Because that's true.
No. That's data, right?
Okay, so
we just stick with data, right?
Okay.
That's data.
Okay.
So Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Christopher Columbus didn't discover.
Hold on. That's data. Data has
it has been proven wrong. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, Christopher Columbus discovered America because that's data, right?
Right.
It was written in the book.
Right. But that's data.
Okay.
Jesus Christ has raised and has died for our sins. That's data. I'm just going with
it is in a book.
That's data.
Continue on.
But data, right?
It's in a book.
Cool. That's data. Black folks have been the what's the word? The
oppressed.
The oppressed. And we have been the what's the word when you
minority.
The minority, because that's data. What just me, because I'm looking at it from a God body standpoint. What if all that shit was wrong?
Okay. What if it was? Where's your money?
It's in my kids. Because I make
what you talking about? Hold on. I just want to throw this out here for a second. What you're talking about is intangible finance. That's not real.
But so what is money? Tell me, Tiff, what is money? If we talking about
money is what you can afford to purchase, and we can afford to purchase.
What can I purchase, Tiff?
I don't know. Tell me.
You love.
No, of course I love y'all.
No.
If we talking about spiritual currency,
if we talking
about spiritual currency,
talking
then
about
white
data,
people
right?
A lot of times are morally bankrupt. So spiritually bankrupt, and we understand that. Right. I don't mind saying that shit. I love my white people, but like at the end of the day,
I don't. But go ahead.
No, I love mine.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't love all.
I don't know a lot of them, so I'll be like, fuck them.
You gotta meet mine.
Okay, cool.
You'll love them.
They ain't invited to the barbecue. Go ahead.
They definitely can come to the barbecue.
I'm gonna be at the door. Umar Johnson. Go ahead.
Mine will breeze past your ass. Anywho, what I'm saying is, if we're talking about power, and we're talking about physical power, the power to be able to oppress, the power to be able to release, the power to power.
All that.
You don't have any.
Who?
I said. And sitting across.
Where did you get that? I'm asking, where did you get that concept from? Because I have to ask my kids. I have Dave and Beautiful. Where did you? Who told you? Who have
you oppressed? Who have you taken? Who have you robbed? Who have you taken years from? Who have you taken centuries from?
Have they?
You don't think they did?
We still here, Tiff, and we outnumbering them.
No.
What?
Put a pin in that bullshit.
When we look at that, when I look at it from the Matrix standpoint, and he was like, just look at this shit. This shit is not real.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
This boy got to pee? Okay.
Sometimes people got to pee.
Not
he peed twice last week, I think.
Well, we're going to change his name to P today.
Yes.
P Fant.
P Fant.
Normally it's be me. But
no, your ass be running. Okay, but anyway, go ahead.
But when I look at the data, when I look at all that shit as a black man running the world,
what are you running though?
I'm running the world, and I don't even know that. I'm
not saying that you don't have metaphysical power. I'm not saying that there is not a power in you. That's not what I'm saying.
Running the world,
if we're talking about physical power to be able to oppress and or unoppress, then you don't have any. If we're talking
because it's not in my
no, because that's not how we're wired.
Right.
If you're talking about currency, you're drinking Tito's.
Right.
There are $100,000 bottles of liquor that you could be drinking right now.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And not to say again that we don't have a level of power in us, period. Because I believe that we do. I believe that it is untapped. I believe that it is untouched because most of us are spiritually broken. Now, at the same time, do I think that we have the kind of money that these
Bloomberg and all that type of shit.
Oh, well, they weren't even the richest. Okay,
Right,
so
right,
like
right.
at the end of the day, the shit that they doing, they're.
Stretching, goddamn it.
I'm
Oh, I
like,
thought he was saying wrap it up.
man,
I was about to say,
I
goddamn,
thought-
you rude.
I thought he was like
Turning
pop,
my
pop, pop,
back.
pop.
But I'm
Good.
sorry. But when we talk about what people actually consider currency, we don't have. And the reason why we don't have it is because I feel like, and okay,
I don't
here
think
we
we
go.
need it though, Tiff. Now
How you gonna eat?
we're figured. I'm telling you,
You
what black folks.
need at least 8 weeks to grow crops at a minimum. So if you don't need currency, how do you eat?
So this is what I need you. This is what I
Where
know.
you gonna get your cow from?
This is what I know.
like hamburgers.
This is what I know. This is what I know.
That's real.
You put black people in the box with nothing. We'll create something.
And I'm not saying that we cannot, and I'm not saying that we're not resilient. I'm not saying that we are not overcomers.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying.
What you saying?
What I'm saying
you
is,
saying that we need certain shit though, Tiff.
no, you don't think we do?
I don't think we need it.
Okay, so how long can you go without eating?
I don't.
How long can you go without drinking? How long can you
Probably
go without
30
clean
days,
water?
Tiff.
How long can you think you
Probably-
can go 30 days without drinking clean water?
but
You'll
black
be dead.
folks-
You'll be dead in 3 weeks. You're not gonna make it 30 days.
Black folks.
What I'm
black
saying
folks, we
is,
probably
in
go a
order,
long time, Tiff.
and that's wonderful.
Okay.
In order for us to be able to unentangle ourselves in this society, that is going to take a preparation that we are not prepared to do
many-
because we are too busy.
It's-
And this is just facts. We are too busy concerning ourselves with what another bitch got on,
Right.
what another nigga got on,
Right.
what kind of shoes. We just had a whole motherfucking conversation about some shit that shouldn't even make no difference. As long as you got shoes on, you doing good.
Right. So
That's why we're poor.
I don't think we're poor, Tiff. I think that what's gonna happen is the people that think they poor is gonna be poor.
I think that when
it's
you
gonna get wiped
misplace,
out.
I think that when you misplace your money and you spend your money on unimportant non-necessities, you are already poor. They know how to get your goofy ass
You got
to
that
go
video,
out.
Mark? The
Play
video I
it.
sent you
I was about to say play the video because I want to dispute them too.
Video of what?
about with the brother talking about love. You see the
No, love is a very important thing, but then at the end of the day,
I'll
Dave,
play the
half
audio.
destroy a community. When you want
right there.
when you want to destroy a community, when you want to destroy a people, as we will talk a bit about later on, you destroy the nature of their romantic love, destroy their ability to love one another in a healthy sort of way. And we will see. When you see and you think about the problems we have as people and as individuals in loving each other romantically, you must recognize in good part that problem and those problems have been set up by a political social system. Because we shall see that love, the love that we have for one another, is the greatest. When you want to destroy a community, when you want to destroy a
All right, that was it.
That was it.
All right, so I love what he said because it is true. However, I want to see you eat love. I want to see you feast on something that is untangible. The fact of the matter is, again, because most of the time we misplace our wealth.
All the time. Hold on. Hold on, Tiff. When you say we misplace, you mean black folks.
people.
The black folks.
Yes.
So when black folks, so when you say we misplace our wealth, all black folks misplace wealth.
A vast majority. What the fuck are you talking about?
I need to know all.
What's going on, caller? Who is this? Where you calling from?
This is Julius calling in from Maryland. How y'all feeling today?
What's
My
going
boy
on, Julius?
Julius
Hey,
from
Julius.
Detroit down in Maryland holding it down, brother. How you
How y'all
feeling,
feeling though? How y'all feeling?
Yes, sir.
Good. Y'all niggas got me calling to chime in, man.
That's probably
I'm,
church
look, I'm
going
sitting
in.
back waiting. I'm like, he about to say something interesting. He in Maryland. Let's hear his take on this shit.
So my take on this whole entire conversation is this. First off, when it comes down to the things that we are speaking on today, we need to be looking at the object of what's realistic. Tiffany is speaking from a realistic standpoint. You need to have these particular items in line before you go ahead and start conquering things. Big Bro, Mr. Detroit, is speaking from the aspect of spirituality. Yes, we also need those things in order to have that particular aspect going down. Now, how you combine the two together is the question we need to be asking. Well, go out there and look for the farms that's going to be able to produce what you need to keep you growing as far as like a community is concerned. Vegetables, a little bit of meat here and there, fruits and all the other good stuff. Spiritually speaking, we need to be sitting down and looking at each other and saying, wow, if we've been through all this hate and hurt and we continue to keep that cycle going, well, how is that going to help our children in the long run? It's not. It's not. So we just need to go ahead and sit back and say, oh, that particular thing happened in 1492. This thing happened over here in the 1700s. The eugenics program that took over our particular landmass so that we can have all the benefits that we need here on this land, that these white people, they got it now. So all the placeholders that have our straw man in lock over here in the District of Columbia, we need to stop and just go ahead and check them. Stop trying to figure out how we going to, say to each other, well, we all need to be, no, just do it yourself. And then once the flowers start flourishing in the garden, then we can all just walk around and be looking at each other and have this smile on our face like it together again.
Now I wanna throw something out there because I don't know how many people know this. So I was again watching TikTok. TikTok is awesome for information.
Also on Black Side.
I'm definitely on Black Talk all the time. So I was watching something and they were talking about all of these thriving communities, black communities, right? Here's one of the main reasons why we don't come together as a people. So they talk about
Hold on. So all black folks don't come together, Tiff. Because when you throw them narratives out
I'm
there,
putting it out there because that's what's
so
fucking
black
true.
folks don't come together at all, Tiff.
No.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tiff.
Okay, now back to what I was saying. So anyway, they were talking about all of these black communities that are currently lakes. They were thriving black community. One of them is in, Seneca Village, and I can't remember what the name of the other one is, but both of those are in Central Park.
Right.
They displaced black people in order to, and this is the government, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The government, these motherfuckers really displaced black people because their lives were flourishing. I'm going to agree with you wholeheartedly on one thing that you said, Dave. And I understand that from where I sit, my perspective is a little bit different. The way that I go about things is a little bit different. You are all hard. And I love that about you. I'm all mind.
What you do?
I was getting ready to say something else, but y'all was going to clown me, so I'm not going to say it.
Oh,
About to say all ass. Yeah.
No,
I was not going to say that. I was going to say I'm all head.
brother from
but
Baltimore.
I knew y'all was
she
going to
was
act
about.
the fool.
You know what?
said it.
Was
No, fuck that.
What she probably was gonna say is that
trust y'all.
I was right, and it becomes a man's world. But Tiff didn't want to say
No,
that.
don't trust us.
nah, hell, yeah, put them goddamn glasses on. No, the thing about it is, as a collective, as a group of people, what I honestly believe has to happen in order for us as a collective and as a group of people, we have to be able to trust y'all, and y'all have to be able to trust us.
Tiff, we
I'm
always
talking about
trusting
black
you.
men have to be able to
What
trust
in the
black.
men in black just happened on this side of the panel? These boys
Oh,
just
hold on.
Tiff.
I can't do it. They make me feel retarded.
Tiff. My love already trusts you.
But see, the thing about it is,
No, it ain't no thing
Here
about.
we go.
Once I love you,
Dave,
Tiff, I trust you.
And I understand that, but what you fail to realize is you are not all black men. Just like I am not,
I'm all black men, Tiff.
No, you one
trust me.
black man.
No, I'm all.
You won.
He say I can't save the world.
Hold on,
I can
but
save
we
the world.
talked about this already. You are one black man.
I can save you.
You
Tiff.
are one,
I can save
and that's
you, Tiff.
fine.
So-
You listen.
Why
If we
she
talking
why
about
she won't
some
let me save her
Titanic
brother from
shit,
Baltimore?
If we talking about some Titanic shit,
That's
then
that
yes,
white shit.
By all
The
means,
white shit
you
sunk
can
that shit.
throw me on the
Hold
goddamn
on, let her
dresser
I
or
got
whatever the fuck is selling.
Right.
Yeah, you can do that part. But are you gonna be able to save everybody?
No, I'm
because
only gonna.
some motherfuckers
I'm
won't even
saving
save
you.
their goddamn
No,
selves.
Tiff, I'm gonna save you, and that's it. That's all I need to
Okay,
do.
so Ms. Church Hugs, let me ask this question. When it comes down to the particular statement of you saying you need to be able to trust us, are you saying it from the standpoint as
A
a
black woman.
yes, as a black woman? I mean, as a melanated woman. I can't say black because I don't know what that definition is anymore.
Me neither, but I agree. But yeah, as a woman, I'm saying this to the men who look like me, the men who I'm capable of birthing.
What form of trust are you looking for as far as from us? What are you looking for, ma'am? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so if we're talking about what in particular, what type of trust that we're looking for, we have to be able to trust you financially. We have to be able to trust you emotionally. We have to be able to trust you spiritually, and we have to be able to trust you to protect us.
She's very educated too.
Those are things that we have to be able to trust you with in order for all of us to move in tandem with each other. Other than that, I'm moving this way, you moving that way, you moving back the other way. We don't know where the fuck this nigga going. Those are things that we have to be able to do in order for all of us to move in tandem with each other. The problem is if all of us want to be chiefs and there are no motherfucking Indians, we're always going to have a fucking problem. If you decide that what you really want to do is stay right here and you want to continue selling drugs, you decide you want to stay right here and you want to continue murdering motherfuckers who look like you are part of the issue. This is where I said the last time, I think we need to start dumping motherfuckers off the ship. So that's my personal take. If we can't trust you,
Everybody can't go.
Everybody cannot go.
You're not going to be able to convert everybody to believe in the same thing. There's always going to be like someone who rebut a group of people. I ain't gonna say someone. There's going to be a group of people who always rebut something that's going to be contradictory to the end goal of our,
But this is the reason why I tell Dave he is not every black man.
I am
Because
all black men.
You want to know why you're not every black man,
tell me
Dave?
why, Tiff.
You want to know why you're not every black man?
All black men
because
don't think
they
like
don't
you.
think like you.
No, listen.
You cannot be the covering for an entire race of men.
I am the example of what the black man is supposed to be.
But they're not looking at you.
I don't care. I have to hold it down for me. And I got to hold it down for the rest of them. So when you say that black man doesn't have that money, when that black man doesn't, I'm not that black man.
It does. Listen, that's not what it takes for us to be able to follow.
And you're not every black man. Some black men may not have it.
I am the black man.
So let me explain
totally
something.
But
when I'm talking about finance, right, I'm not necessarily talking about money, because if we're moving along without them, I'm talking about being able to provide, being able to make provision.
I can't provide for you, Tiff.
Do you know how to build a house?
If I love you, I'll
do you know how
to
make a fire?
If I love you, I'll
do you know how to grow a crop?
Yeah, I will.
Do you know how to deliver a baby?
I will.
Do you know these are things that you have to be able to do in order for us to come together as a collective?
Tiff.
Okay,
if I love you, I will learn how to do that shit, Tiff.
And it's crazy because now, while you loving me for the next 9 months of our love, we got to sleep under the motherfucking stars. I like heat.
Well, Tiff, look,
I'm spoiled.
Listen.
I like cars.
Listen.
You don't have no fucking gas.
Cars.
Where's your gas?
Gas is $3. Gas is $6.
What I'm saying is, you're preaching this bullshit to a group of motherfuckers who are spoiled. We're spoiled.
From, my brother, where are they spoiled from? Who spoiled them?
Okay, so the spoiledness has to come from a particular instance where it is. It's that if I'm a kick this black man out of the household, then I'll be able to control the woman mentally through this whole entire, fiat currency that they want to use. And that way I can have them dependent on just this particular government system. That's Dave's point of view. That spoiledness is only just to keep you away from us.
And the fact of the matter is, I get that.
Speaking from Church Hud's point of view, she wants to be able to say to herself, wow, I got all these material earthly riches around me, but yet still I feel uncomplete.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I didn't put that in. I'm not putting words in your mouth, Church Hug. I'm not saying that. I'm just looking from what you have said, and that's my own perspective of what I view of what you may be saying, ma'am. I'm not putting no words in your mouth.
Women are from Venus.
No.
That's not okay. Well, so let me say this, because I'm gonna try to clarify. A lot of times I speak from the perspective of being a woman. But I understand that we definitely all speak different languages. When I'm talking about finance, I'm not talking about finance. I'm not talking about American currency. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, I'm talking about provision. Being able to provide is something completely different from currency.
I can't provide for you, Tiff.
You just told me you don't know how to build a fucking house. Where the fuck am I living?
Listen,
Building houses
look, Tiff. I told you if I love you, I'm gonna build that bitch.
Out of what?
I just need you to. Once I love you, Tiff,
I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna build it. If it's a man, if you love me, Tiff.
Let me listen.
Go ahead, Mark.
So what Tiff is saying, right, is that all of that heart and that tenacity that
That
you
shit
have,
don't mean nothing.
Let me talk. Let me talk. What she's saying is all that heart and that tenacity, right? The next man may not have that, right? So these are the ones that we can't bring along because they don't have the same vision. They don't have the same passion that you do. You may say that you are every man, but guess what? Every man isn't you. Okay?
I'm telling every man.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? I didn't say what you said, Dave. It ain't about that. Listen, everybody does not have this. It's not on the same level as Dave.
Get on my shit, then, nigga.
They can't.
But
Well,
they
then
can't.
fuck 'em.
But
That's what we saying.
point.
I mean, that's what we
Because-
saying.
The
because
point
that's
is,
what
when
we
it comes
saying.
to
everybody.
Now
when
he
you're looking
gets
at
out.
an
Now he's gonna
example,
agree.
you're
And
looking
they
at
know
an
that he's
example of
agreeing. Watch.
what leadership from men
No, he's
men
gonna
may
agree. He
be.
just agreed, and they didn't know.
It may not be in that same vicinity. I mean, that's like me coming home right now from Maryland, and I'm looking around the neighborhood right here of Chelsea and Chalmers, and I say to myself, wow, I can go ahead and start building up this neighborhood just by putting in a couple of Tesla houses. But if I do that in a neighborhood and everybody looking around like this nigga trying to take over and he got all this tech shit, we just gonna go ahead and tear it down and sell it off. Now, do you see what I'm saying?
And that's
In
how
order
some of
for
our
you to
people- that's how
build,
some of our people
in
think,
order
Dave.
hold on,
That's
y'all,
why we can't have shit in our own community.
How do you change their thinking? If you saying that's how they think, Mark, how do you change their thinking?
I don't change it
change-
by. I don't change it by
I'm
allowing them to
asking.
take my shit.
I'm asking. How do you change it?
So let me just throw this out
I
there.
change it by
It
removing
is
myself
not
from
about-
around their crooked asses. That's
It's
what I
not
do.
about
I'm
changing
not about to-
their thinking.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Because you
Here's
just
the
said it.
thing
Fuck
with-
them, right? They can't
Yeah.
go. That's what you just said, Dave.
But
You
here's-
just said fuck them.
need-
Those
hold
are the
on.
same people we talking about,
Right.
right?
Here's the
So
deal.
fuck them.
So you have to destroy them people.
I'm not. I ain't saying
I'm not
destroy
even
them.
No, you
saying-
don't have to
okay, so
destroy
hold
them.
on,
You
hold
just
on.
have to get
energy on
You
them.
have
I wanna
to step
throw
aside
this
from
one
the
out there.
situation
Say
that's going on with it. That's all. You have to step aside from that. You cannot go into the neighborhoods that you used to be in with the same mentality, saying that, hey, I'm the best thing ever. You got to follow me and do what I do. You make an example from yourself by becoming a leader at a provision where it is that they see you on the TV with that suit on, and you still got enough hood in you to talk to them at the level where they understand and they can execute the actions that you are trying to put to them. That's how you get to them.
But
You don't
that's-
go out there trying to tell everybody what to do, because that's not how God designed this stuff for us in the first place. We are here to learn each other and figure out how we can help get through these particular humps of the universal force that we need to get through. Right now, this wave that we going in is still waving out for the simple fact of the matter that we're talking to each other. But the mere fact that we're starting to have these differences based on, well, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I do this and do that. Well, I'm a woman and you should be. No, stop. Listen to each other and have a common ground, and then work on actions that will put you towards the goal of where you need to be.
And
Got
you
you,
know
got
what? And that's wonderful. I understand what you're saying. I am going to again throw my hat in to disagree. Here's the problem.
That's fine.
To disagree to disagree.
fine.
No, you got to listen to what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I agree that should be the way that it goes. You also have to factor in the fact that a lot of us are mentally, emotionally fucked up. We're not
cool.
going to get fixed.
Mark loves saying that. How do we fit? Give
you-
me the
you
solution
want
on
the
how to
solution
fix,
to fix it.
all the time. Because
Okay.
what you're not finna do is keep telling me what we fucked up. Give me the solution right now.
Okay, so we are fucked up in so many motherfucking ways.
we
There's
know that.
no motherfucking solution to that shit.
It ain't no
It is
solution?
a change that you have to make.
ain't no solution,
No,
Tiff?
it is a change. No, because there is no external power that is going to fucking fix you. You have to fix you.
Okay,
You have
I'll
to see
fix
the
me.
error of your. No, but
I'll
I'm not
fix me.
talking about Dave. Dave, you good. I'm talking about people as a whole.
How do
You
you
have
fix
to
the
be
people
able
as
to
a
look.
whole, though?
You have to be able to look at yourself personally
Mm-hmm.
as I
Right.
And you have to want to make certain changes within yourself in order for you to be able to move to the next phase
Right.
of your fucking life. There is no one quick fix to fix
Why?
motherfuckers, because there is not.
Why?
Why should there be?
Why?
Everybody's situation and circumstance is different.
Tiff,
I want a cookie. I don't know whether y'all give a fuck, but I just thought about
No,
that.
I give a fuck because I want to be able to listen and see what it is that you want to put forward.
brother from Baltimore, it is
Yes,
a
sir.
quick fix
There is
on
no quick
everything.
Fix. There is no how-to.
There is a
on
fix for
fixing
everything,
black
but in that fix, you need to understand while you're fixing it, everybody's not going to want to be able to take that same medicine.
Cool.
So here's the deal. In order to be able to fix somebody,
Right.
you have to be able to tap into their mental.
Right.
You have to be able to understand where they have been, where they are going, and where they want to go. Right?
Right.
If you cannot figure those things out, then you cannot help a person.
So how-
most of the time, they will not tell you where they've been because they are ashamed of their background. Most of the time, they will not tell you where they are right now because they're ashamed of where they are right now, and they won't tell you where they're going because they have no motherfucking foresight for themselves. They're they're broken.
So what do we do? I have a solution. I'm asking you, Mark,
Okay, well,
G,
what is your solution for the people that we can't convert?
that you don't want to convert and they don't want to move? Destroy them.
But then, hold
Well,
on. wait,
no,
so-
no, no,
so-
no,
so-
no.
You
so-
can't. Well, if you're willing to play God at that level,
I'm
you
God
have
on
to
earth.
answer to the
I'm
actual
cool,
creator
cool.
at that level.
So hold
Cool.
on, wait. So here becomes the problem when you do shit like
listening,
that.
I'm listening.
So I sat back and I was looking at something not too long ago, and it was a little young brother. He had passed away, but he had been on some bullshit most of his life, right? And you have a conversation with somebody, and they like, yeah, well, anyway, that nigga was on some bullshit. Here's the problem: you don't know who the fuck he could have turned into had somebody not taken his life.
We don't have time for him.
But see, the thing about it is, you don't have to destroy him, but you definitely have to fucking leave him.
Destroy him because
You have to leave them.
great leaders destroy because if you
No,
destroy them,
you will have no
they
one
will come-
fucking following you, Dave, because there's going to be something wrong
Long as I
with
got-
all of us.
Long as I got Tiff, I can create another me. Long as I got
My
Tiff,
tubes out.
I can create.
You gonna be mad.
Dave, let me ask you this one question real quick.
I'm listening, good brother.
If okay, and I'm playing make believe when I ask you these questions. Say you are my father, correct?
I got you.
And here it is that we're in China, right?
Right.
And you have control over 1.5 billion people,
Got you.
and you decide that the United States is no longer viable as far as being a stable country.
Wow.
So you're going to tell
already
me?
think United States is on bullshit, but go ahead.
Okay. So I'm playing make believe, which you keep that in mind.
Right.
And then you say, son, you don't have to go over there and kill off everybody, but I want you to kill off just enough of them folk so that they can know, like, don't come over here and don't think that you're not capable of being wiped out just because I feel you doing something wrong to the entire world. Do you think as a son to you that I would look at you and say, dang, Dad, what did these people do so wrong to you that we got to go over there and just kill them right off the bat? What did they do?
So what I would do is I'll tell my son, go over there and wipe the whole white people out in the United States. Because everything that they touch, because history showed me everything that they touch, everything that they do, everything.
So are we killing white people or niggas at this point?
No, we
Because
just killing white folks.
I feel like we killing every motherfucker.
Oh no. I'm just saying.
Because are we going after the Native Americans next?
No, only white folks.
So
white folks, because in history.
Who makes the determination as to whether or not these are good people or bad people?
I'm wiping them all out. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm wiping them all out.
I feel that from an instance, if you are looking at the history of somebody else is telling me that, okay, these Caucasian folk are 100% just pure evil, then you have the right to feel that way. But if I'm looking at a Caucasian creature right now, and this Caucasian ready to bang on the real devil that look just like me, for real, to go out here and tell, like, look, they may have been created through our bloodline, and they may be at this status of skin that where they can't really go out here and comprehend who we really are. But at the same time, when I tell this Caucasian creature, like, look, everything that you've been told about your history as far as you being these particular people is not true, then he will understand why, because he knows for a fact that, hey, my genetics are 10 times better and stronger than his. But with me telling him the truth of who I am and what he really is, we can come to a common ground and then say to ourselves, look, we don't need to be doing that shit to each other no more. because at the end of the day, King got killed by his own folk. At the end of the day, Malcolm X was transformed because the Pinto told him that he don't need to go out here and hate on the motherfucking cracker no more. We already know that Marcus Garvey got jumped off the motherfucking ship only because he had traded his people in because he didn't know what he was doing with Walter Pleckler over here, the Eugenics Society for Virginia Statistics and all this other shit. There's a history that's unknown to us only because of the simple fact of the matter they need to hide it. Y'all got the gold right there in your hand. Just write it out, but use the mentality that you have to see something better for our children. That's all I'm saying.
Have you ever seen, this is just me, have you ever seen the country without any white people?
No.
Yes, I have. I have.
It was peaceful.
You want to know why? You know why I have seen that? Because at the end of the day, there was no skin comparison. There wasn't that. This is all over you. Y'all just take the time to just go ahead and speak with somebody and figure out what it is that they got going on in their beautiful mind too, as opposed to looking at the history of saying to yourself, wow, I hate this cracker motherfucker.
No, I don't hate them. I just don't need I just need them to be gone for a little while.
Now I will say
okay,
this.
now if that's the case, once they extinct, then what?
I don't.
No. I want y'all to answer that question for me. Once they are extinct in 2032, then what? Once they are extinct in 2032, then what are we gonna do?
Me and Tiff.
We have to stop and look at each other because then we're gonna have to deal with the Asians.
Hold on. No.
Then we're gonna have to. Then y'all want to wipe out the Asians, right? Okay, then the Asians get wiped out, and then once they wiped out, then what?
Hold on, wait 1 second. Before you say that, you getting ready to say it's not in our DNA.
It's not.
We have learned behavior, and our learned
who we learn
behavior.
that from?
It don't make no difference who the fuck we learned it from.
I need you to give me a solution on where we learned it from.
It only means that it happens.
I need you to give me a solution.
Learn behavior.
It's from learning from where?
From people.
No, it's from them. They told you to learn how to hate. They told you to learn how to beat your kids. We never was taught to beat.
Who?
Black folks never beat their kids.
That's true. I'll give them that.
Thank you.
White
folks learn how to beat their kids. The Caucasians beat their kids.
The Caucasians beat their slaves.
Caucasians learn how to beat. They showed black folks how. They showed
us how to manipulate.
We was never taught like that. So all I'm saying is this: once we get rid of them, there will never be any war. There will never be.
Okay.
That's not true.
We never had.
No, the fuck
when
we
black
did.
folks was running the world, we never had war like it.
Okay, let me ask you this one question then real quick. Then I gotta go. I got my dinner going. I gotta go after this. Let me ask you this one question. Who was the real villain in the Jingo? Was it Steven? Or was it what's the black dude name? The bald head guy that played what was his name?
I was gonna say Eddie Murphy, but I know it ain't him.
Oh yeah.
No, what was his name though?
The black guy who's in the house.
I didn't even look at that movie because I didn't like that shit.
No,
okay,
that shit was
so who was the real villain?
That was amazing.
Who was the real villain?
I think both of them were villains. But I want to say one real quick
Okay,
thing
but now stop. Hold on, Tiffany. Hold on, because I got to get to my dinner. Hold on, let me finish this real quick. Now,
the only one.
Now, this is something that needs to be observed. Here it is that Carl Candy, wherever the fuck he really is in real life, he was taking orders from that black dude the whole entire time. That black dude was running the whole entire house. That black dude was sending him out to get all those mandingos to go out there and fight and come and do all that stupid shit for him. So really, we need to stop and look at who is the real devil. Is it really that Caucasian creature that's taking the orders from us, or is it really just the simple fact that this thing is so demonstrous and so fucking fucked up to the point where we just need to wipe it all off the planet? Let's do our homework and actually look at who we really are. Because at the end of the day, it says right there in the Bible, we the guys that have been placed here on earth to correct problems that been, going on forever. But all this argument back and forth about some shit that never really that ain't got nothing to do with anything, for real, it's not going to get us to this path that we need to be. I'm out, man. I love y'all.
Brother,
y'all stay safe and all that
It's
shit. I'm
not true,
gone.
but I just want to throw
Thank
one
you.
real quick thing out there before Dave starts.
Yes, ma'am.
People.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
believe, and this is what I believe wholeheartedly. I believe
Yes.
that in order for black people to heal, and this part I do believe. I believe that in order for black people to heal, we have to do it outside of the presence of white people. We cannot do it with them because the amount of hindrances.
Why don't we just wipe them out, then we can heal together?
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead and thank people, Dave.
Brother. I thank you for the energy that we snatch your soul and make you call this show, brother.
Yes.
Whatever you do down in Baltimore, I need you to amp. Look, matter of fact, whatever you touch down in Baltimore, it's gonna be amplified, guy.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir, guy. And
really
I thank you for tuning in.
Amen.
And look, you know Tiffany name, you know Church
Right, he
Hub,
said my actual name.
because he's respectful. That's the God down in Baltimore. That's
said
the
my
God
actual
down there,
name,
man.
Don't nobody really. No, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, Church
you,
Hugs.
man.
I love you. Y'all be smooth out there, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you too.
You too,
All
man.
right.
G-Fan, I appreciate you, man.
Oh, for sure.
Church Hubs, I love you.
I love you too.
Energy always good. We miss Mimi, and we gonna speak life on Mimi. That
Absolutely.
everything that Mimi body is healed. Mimi respiratory system is good. Mimi come back, talk that shit. Because I'm gonna put this clip out there. Mimi talk back and
I'm
talk
gonna say
shit.
it for her. Yeah.
Thank you.
And share this motherfucking live. And last week,
Bitch. Yeah.
All of those words
All
definitely
those
come out of her
words, all
mouth.
Mimi. That's all Mimi.
and as
all
Tiff
day.
would say, Mimi, you dope as hell. Say that shit.
Mimi is dope as hell.
And I love her.
And I love her.
That's
I love y'all too. Listen, I just think that it's important for me as a black woman to edify other black women.
You do,
because
too.
you see so much. Where we kind of hate on each other, and I hate that shit. So I always edify other black women. Now I am a motherfucker. So sometimes I will behave like a motherfucker to another black woman. However, when I'm done, I'm gonna edify you again because that's what I do. So all love to all the black women.
And you ain't finished that bottle.
I'm never gonna finish. My daughter was laughing because that's been in my refrigerator for a year. You don't even drink this. Throw it away.
Shit, Mark done ran through 3 blunts or 4 or 5 blunts over there. You can't finish
We go
that shit
through
over.
bottles over here. What are you talking about?
Oh well then.
Matter of fact, give me the end of that bottle over here. You got there.
Well,
right
can
there.
you put this in the refrigerator?
It might not be here when you get back. Give it here.
No, we need to have Tiff. Tiff, put
It's
your
a
name on
Stella
this.
Berry. That's
Man.
mine.
We appreciate y'all.
Not
We
that
love
Tito's.
y'all.
I want that shit.
Hopefully
Hey,
y'all
Mark,
keep
mix 'em
sharing and following. We'll see y'all next week with Mimi and Tiff Church Hugs on this
Detroit,
motherfucker.
stand up.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.